Hi, everyone. I'm Alana, the Monitor Respond PM, and for our Q4 fiscal year 2023, one of our OKRs is to increase awareness around GitLab's incident management solution. And one of the key results that we have is to create a teardown. So this is a quick demo of what I've put together for that teardown. You might be asking, what is a teardown? So I'm taking incident management in a blank state and go through kind of what the user experience is there. I'm going to create a blank project and then record the thoughts and user experience. I will link an issue to this video, and it'll have the slide deck, it will have the issue, and then also the conclusion and the things that we'll be doing as an outcome for the work that I did here. All right, so let's assume step one is to create a new project. Our internal infrastructure team uses the production project for GitLab incidents, so I thought that would be a good place for us to start, is just creating a blank project. So user wants to check out GitLab Incident Management. They create their new project. And they kind of think through, and you can see I've added these comments directly in the slide deck, but I will also be narrating on top of them. Don't want to start with a blank project. They don't really have a project to import. They're not really interested in CI/CD because they're working on incident management. So they're going to take a look at templates. Wow, there's a lot of different templates. It looks like my arrow got off, but we're going to start with a sample GitLab project that shows issues, merge requests, and milestones. But maybe there will be some other things in there that could be helpful. Okay, the project has a README, and then I see over here that there's already some issues and some merge requests as promised. Users still pretty new to GitLab, so they want to take a closer look. Let's take a look at some of these issues. Okay, nice and issue list. Seeing some of these things that look like to be some type of tag or labels. Let's click on a specific issue. Okay, nice. This is kind of what I would expect. Things that I can add here, maybe if I have tasks or things that are linked. Maybe I could use issues to keep track of my incidents, but I'm not really sure if that would be super helpful because there's a lot of things in my current tool that are built on top of, that are in my incidents, like a timeline. All right, let's take a look at merge requests. What's in a merge request? This looks pretty similar to the issue list. All right, this is where the changes are made in the code base. So if I have something that I want to change, I can manage everything here. It's kind of nice to have this all in the same place as my incident management, so maybe I can keep track of that and tie those together. All right, step two. The user eventually figures out where incident management features are. It wasn't initially obvious. And just so you know, if you're watching this, incident management features are all under the monitor section in the left-hand navigation. So these include alerts, incidents, on-call schedules, and escalation policies. Let's take a look at incidents. Okay. Do I need to set up alerts first? Does the user need to do that? Or can they create an incident manually? Let's click the blue button, see what happens. A new issue. But I was creating an incident. An incident is an issue type. Let's see what happens when I save this. Okay, this looks really similar to an issue, but I see some things that might be helpful. Metrics, timeline. I can put the severity, the status, escalation policy. Okay. But I see also that the left-hand navigation reopened issues. And it looks like the incident appears on the issue list. But is there enough information if I have multiple incidents to triage in this list? I'm not sure. Okay. Well, let's check out alerts. Yeah, let's check out alerts. I can display alerts from all of my monitoring tools within GitLab. That's great news. All right, let's authorize the external service and start integrating with GitLab. Okay. Okay, that brought me into settings. Great, let's add a new integration. Oh, there's only 2 options. I'm using Elastic. I'm not sure what I should do. Let's read more about it. Okay, the documentation says that I can set up integrations for any HTTP endpoint and that will be received in JSON format, and I can customize the payload. Okay. I think I'll come back to this a little bit later. It looks like I'll probably have to like change some permissions, a webhook URL, authorization key. Okay, I'm going to come back to this later, but it's nice that I can customize things. Let's check out on-call schedules. Okay, alert trigger on-call schedules. Can I create an on-call schedule without integrating alerts? Okay, let's just see. It looks like I can hit another blue button. Let's do this. Okay, schedule name, description, time zone. Should I use EUTC? I think I'll set it to where I'm based. Okay. All right. Okay, so there's a helpful tooltip here. It says it looks like I need to add a rotation, an escalation policy. Which one should I do first? I'm going to go ahead and add a rotation since I'm already here. Okay. Oh, looks like there's a lot of different options. Let's just play around and see what happens. Okay, I've added some participants. There are a lot of great options, but I'm frustrated. I can't really specify specific days. We only have people on call Monday through Friday. Okay, I'm in Alaska, but Amelia is in a totally different time zone. If I set up this rotation, are these going to work for her working hours? Okay, well, this is what it looks like, but I don't know what those bars are. Who is on call? Oh, okay, I can hover over each one. But what does this do? 2 weeks versus 1 day. Maybe because I did singular day rotations, this will help. Okay, I can see who is on rotation and what time zone based on my time zone. I wonder if this will work for Amelia. Wasn't there something else I was supposed to do after I create a rotation? How can I test this on-call schedule? Let's check out escalation policies. Thought I just defined who is paged with the on-call schedules. All right, let's hit the blue button again. Okay, let's just play around and set up something to test. Oh, this is how I specify what on-call schedule gets paged. And I can also specify who I want, someone specifically that I want to page. This is great. Okay, so I see if somebody misses it, then somebody specifically can get paged, or maybe another on-call schedule if I had that set up. Looks like I'm limited to 1 escalation policy. All right, so we've hit kind of all the different things in incident management. We're going to review this as a team, and I have a link in here at the end of the slides to the conclusion to see what we found with this study. Thanks for watching.